At this moment, he finally understands why the commander smokes dry tobacco and mends his old shoes repeatedly bare, for people fear not those wearing shoes. He carefully stirred the squad leader's IOU, pondering his way home to Yamen Mountain, the leader's hometown. Truly like father, like son. Beautiful Yuxu returned home after chopping wood. Upon opening the door, she sensed trouble. Her mother-in-law's red, tearful eyes seemed straight from a tragedy. It made him understand everything. The victory over the Vietnam War was great, but this definitely wasn't the homecoming party he had in mind. Though the instructor won a first-class merit, he didn't smile, for the leader and all Jing were gone forever. Unbelievable. The next day, he got a call from superiors, asking why a third-class merit wasn't granted to the band company leader. Sounds like a joke. No discipline violation, he declared. The battlefield actions were consensual. Punish me if you must. This is like reprimanding kindergarteners. Boss, if you don't recognize Golden Powder Captain's merit, well, forego eyes too. This isn't just business, no matter how you spin it. The superiors were moved, so the instructor directly confronted them. Then I will appeal to higher authorities. I will contact the military committee. This could totally be a comedy script. Soon, the military district committee responded, and families arrived. The instructor handed out medals like an award ceremony. Only old Jing's family left empty-handed. The instructor helplessly looked at old Jing's wife and kids, then touched his own first-class medal, knowing this just wasn't right. Never let them go empty-handed. The instructor privately gave his first-class merit medal to old Jing's family, saying, "This is old Jing's due. Come on, tell me the truth. Did he do something wrong on the battlefield? You can't hide the truth. He did that for our Patel campaign. Why didn't he go into the city? Turns out he saved our 9th Company, a real hero. I want this medal. This belongs to Dad. Looks like he was a real comrade. Dad was a hero. All Chinese should follow his lead, telling truth and doing real deeds. Worth emulating. When it comes to national matters, things can get done." The instructor's insistence led to General Lei hearing about old Jing's predicament. This was solid gold. He marched right up to the disrespectful propaganda officer, commanding him to produce evidence for Jing within 3 days. This was a matter of principle. Rookie little Pele, who cared for the instructor, said, "Dad, it's just a minor injury." Dad felt great relief. The old man finally smiled, but lifting his son's empty blanket, he found his legs gone heartbreaking. "Dad, don't tell Grandma. Don't tell her. From now on, I won't go to see her anymore. What a truly painful memory. Here, burn this for Grandma. The letter I wrote will do." They failed to contact little Beijing's family despite asking superiors. The reply was drop it. Absurd. Late at night, General Lei couldn't fall asleep, staring at the photo of himself and his son, his eyes welling up with tears. His heart ached. That once confident boy who wanted to become a marshal was none other than General Lei's only son, who went under the alias Little Beijing, stepping to the front lines, completely vanishing. Reflecting on his memories with his son, General Lei picked up his pen to write a letter to his faraway wife, utterly heartbroken. "He won't return. My child has sacrificed himself." This grief was utterly unutterable. Soon, the instructor's mother arrived, and at one glance she saw the scars on her son's face, a silent, profound sore. Facing the person who once saved his life, General Lei remained calm. Every parent loves their child. Who wouldn't care for their own? The authority of a parent. Martyrs like Liang were also parents' children. Must our kids fight just for show? No. When it comes time to bleed and sacrifice, let the common folks' children go. The heroes should be ordinary people. The instructor's mother stays unmoved, rejecting General Lei's strict fairness. This won't work. Feeling a sense of grievance until the soldier delivered Little Beijing's martyr medal. This truly broke hearts. Little Flower is gone. At that moment, he finally understood General Lei's sacrifice and dedication, a truly poignant ending. "You've been away from war too long. We are too far from human life." What a terrifying truth. A few days later, the squad leader's mother and family arrived, having walked from the train to save face. What a way to save. Walking with the child, the instructor was moved to tears. Suddenly, Yuxi's baby cried, heartbreaking. The baby just turned a month old. Hearing about Sanxi, Yuxi worried milk would run short per real concern. The instructor rushed to the store, bought milk powder and supplements, and took out his cherished imported camera to sell and help the squad leader repay debts. A truly joyful sacrifice. By nightfall, the instructor handed Yuxi the milk powder and supplements, along with the squad leader's keepsakes, such precious items. Yuxi picked up the military coat, which had the wave drum made of eggshell underneath. Was a gift filled with childhood whimsy. Yuxi could recognize this item. It was the keepsake she had left for the squad leader when she departed last time. Truly a friendship beyond any price. It was meant for the squad leader to bring home next time he visited, since the child was also born then. What a proactive plan. But Yuxu never expected this would be the outcome, and she could no longer hold back her emotions, crying uncontrollably. It was truly heartbreaking. When everyone found her, she pretended to be strong. General Lei, too, couldn't sleep, a truly contradictory situation. Dressed in civilian to visit little Beijing, she hid her identity from the leader's mom so low-key. Instead, she conversed for a long while with Aunt Liang, who mentioned her 3 sons who had fallen in battle for their country. That truly elicited a sense of tragedy. She choked, unable to speak. 100 years ends in death, children dying, thus life's helplessness. It was worth it. 2 days later, Aunt Liang and Yuxu were preparing to head back home. The camp did their utmost to prepare a feast for them. This wasn't easy. General Lei and the instructor's mother also came to see them off. What a moment of friendship.